Hello, and welcome to the box room. David Bradley here. I was back in the basement, and indeed, I have a box. Now, I think I didn't do this very long because I haven't been getting these little Home Depot boxes very much or very often, and that's what this is. Anyway, what they have here is, and I don't think there's any damage because I don't think there was any damage. In the old days, lots of people did lots of things to help. Well, maybe that was already hurt. Did lots of things where you could store discs. Oh, this is heavy. Yeah, I think this already had its moment here. Or maybe that happened now. I don't know. I didn't look before. Anyway, here is. Maybe I can tape that back. Anyway, in the spirit of Star Wars, it is storewares in kind of that Star Trek font. It is, and in here, oh my, boy, aren't they neat and tidy. Tape to this, just to tape. Yeah, these are neat and tidy, and pretty much all Sentinel. And, you know, these things, I suspect, from what I see here, were things that I think these were my brothers. When we moved, Disc Index, Master Index, oh, maybe not, that's some of my writing. General Ledger. Maybe not, maybe some of them are. Maybe some of them are. Account payroll. Account payable. Oh, there's more. Inventory. Oh. Simon's Basic. Oh, this does look like an assortment of things. But certainly, I should try and get this thing. This one that says payroll for 4 when I have the other 3. I should try and get it together. I should. Anyway. There is a label on the front of at least one of these discs. And I suspect more. Boy, this is going to be tight getting it back in here. Oh, come on, baby. Yeah, definitely these. Some of these, anyway, were Richard's, and I recognize his writing. I do. Anyway, it all looks like they are in pretty fine shape. Ooh, a Memorex disc. But some of them, you know what? It's got to be a collaboration of things, because I know. Color 80 for the 64, Ritual Telecommunications. Wonder what that is. Anyway, do these discs work? I don't know, but some of them definitely are his writing. Some of them are mine. It looks like a collection of an assorted assortment of a lot of discs. A lot. Now, can this be saved? Maybe. I think that was already like that. It basically means I want to put something on the outside. I might be able to figure something on the inside of this. Anyway, there are 2 of these boxes. I'm not going to put this one on top or under. I'll set it down here with the big 20 tape. Oh, this one's a little wonky too when it's sitting. Aha, now these Let's pull a random disk here. Hello, random disk. What do we got here? These could have been people who sent stuff in to the when I was 64 librarian. Uh-huh. Yes, that's a letter. And what is this? Okay, it's a directory. So I would like to think that these things at some point got used or got looked through. Anyway, it was sent to the Toronto Pet Users Group, care of Chris Bennett, 381 Lawrence Avenue West. That's where it was when it ran out of his most out of his garage before they got an office. Dear Chris, attached you will find a disk with several programs written for the CBM64. I have enjoyed learning about my computer in this way. The programs are not self-explanatory, but in most cases, they're just changes or adaptations of published programs. I have tried to carefully cite the original source of each program using rems in the code. Rems are like remark statements, and basically you can put things in that they don't do anything, but they certainly let the person who's looking at the listing later see anything of interest that you might have done, what variables are, or, anything at all. My personal interests in the 64 are for entertainment, since I have a 12-year-old boy, Jason, and an 8-year-old girl, Susanna. A major part of my decision to buy a C64 was to have it available to share with the kids. I am very excited about the color graphics and sound on the computer. I am very familiar with Terrapin's version of Logo, and I'm anxious to see what they have created for the C64. I'd very much like to get some of the TPUG discs. The best selection appeals to me most, particularly X1, X2, X3, X5, and X6. It is not clear to me if I can get any of these discs for free since I have sent my programs in. However, if it is possible, I would greatly appreciate it. Now I'll try to give a thumbnail sketch of each of the programs I'm sending. The first two, Write Song and Play Song, are spin-offs of the program Piano Keyboard, which is included in the C64's user guide. These programs store and retrieve a song from a sequential file on the 1541 drive. The next two programs, Write Pick and Read Pick, are like the previous two in that they store and retrieve from the 1541, but these two apply to low-resolution color screen display. The program Maze Maker was published in Compute, but was a little hard to make work, so I've included it here. Race Car is probably the neatest short track game program I have seen. Using the 1 and 2, you direct the race car left to right. Rat Plus was my first attempt at using multicolor sprites. It is a simple dexterity game which uses Atari-type game paddles. It is copied from Byte's game contest Rat and Dragon. You are the rat chasing the cheese and avoiding the ever faster dragon who is chasing you. The program type is a ridiculously unfriendly typing game, but it could be developed into a good one. Mazer Race is adapted from creative computing. It allows two people to race through a maze. Good for maybe 2 or 3 plays before you are bored stiff. The last two programs are Color Pencil and High-Res to C. High-Res to C ITO. The first one is an adaptation from DIC Pencil and Compute. It provides a relatively painless means to draw pencil sketches on a high-res screen. The last one is my attempt to perform rather difficult tasks. Dump the high-res screen to my ITO printer. Oh, okay. The difficulties arise because the data is stored in horizontal bytes in core, but the printer expects them in vertical bytes. I really am enjoying the tour pet and all the informative articles. I hope the C64 boosts the membership in TPUG and that the club flourishes. Please let me know if I can help. Sincerely, yours, Brian Schott. Number 4550, March 20th, 1983. Wow. That's 40 years ago. More than 40. P.S. I have included an updated pair of routines for the Saito printer mentioned above. Also, I have added my adaptation of Mark something modular database adapted to the 64. Now, you know what's funny? I don't know how I got these or that or this or whatever, but I have never seen that before. And I was a 64 librarian for quite some time. I was. Anyway, I'm going to put this back in here. It's funny, as I see this, they originally, the TPUG labels were pretty rudimentary. As in there. That's a disc from TPUG. That's not very, I mean, it's functional. It's not very appealing. It is not. Anyway, there are, ooh, looky. Music programs, Commodore 64. It says Commodore. Ooh, what is this? This is from someone named Douglas Pringle. Anyway, all kinds of things to explore. Oh, there's something here. This is Butterfield. Butterfield. Butterfield, another Butterfield. Anyway, that letter, I never remember seeing that. No way, no how, but I might have. It's been a long time. So, store wares. Bunches and bunches of discs to go through. First of all, see if the discs work, and then to go through. All right, I am going to. Oh, what have I got here? Oh, a joystick has fallen. Heavens. And it looks like paddles are trying to fall, and other things are trying to fall. I am really getting into a situation here where I've got to do some more packing and stuff. Ooh. Because it's sort of like I can come in here and I can sit down and quite suitably in the box room I'm surrounded by boxes. So I'm going to set those on the big 20 tapes that I need to look at. I'll send that box off into the distance and I think maybe next I'm going to get a bowl of sorts to try and rescue that disc. I hope there's something worthwhile on it. And I do have to, it's funny, I've got somewhere, I gotta look around. I know I have a bunch of discs that are not working. Yeah, I don't want to go and, I know I've got to cut a disc open, I know it. But I want to make sure it is something that is, I don't want to ruin something to maybe save this or maybe not save this. Maybe, possibly. All right, I'm going to shift this microphone away and reach up here and say bye for now.